This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thank you for watching News 8 Now. I'm Sophia Pullman. New felony charges for an 84-year-old man accused of shooting Ralph Yarl in the head late last week. Authorities say the 16-year-old mistakenly went to the wrong house when he was trying to pick up his younger brothers last Thursday night and was shot twice. CBS News correspondent Jared Hill has the latest.
16-year-old Ralph Yarl is out of the hospital this morning as the man accused of shooting him, 84-year-old Andrew Lester, could soon be behind bars.
A warrant was issued for Mr. Lester's arrest. I can tell you there was a racial component to the case.
Andrew Lester is facing 2 felony charges, armed criminal action and first-degree assault, which carries a penalty of up to life in prison. Yarl's family says he was gunned down after mixing up the address when he went to pick up his younger siblings in a Kansas City neighborhood, going to Northeast 115th Street instead of Northeast 115th Terrace, a block away. According to court documents, he rang the doorbell, waited, then the door opened. The charging documents allege Lester shot the teen twice with a revolver through a glass door.
We know that blackness in and of itself, just being black, has been seen as a threat often in this country.
Yarl's mom and the family's attorneys spoke today on CBS Mornings.
He had the bullet in the up here for about, let's say, up to 12 hours before it was taken out. Ralph is doing considerably well. Physically, mornings are hard, but his spirits are in a good place.
According to the probable cause statement, Lester told police he thought someone was breaking into his house and that no words were exchanged before the shooting. That shooting sparked protests in Kansas City over the weekend. The house where it happened has been vandalized. Jared Hill, CBS News.
The Yarl family attorney said President Biden called and offered his prayers for Ralph's health and for justice. 2 days after Yarl was shot, a 20-year-old woman was killed by a homeowner in upstate New York Saturday after the car she was in drove to the wrong address.
Well, we continue to watch all the clear weather that continues to spread across the area thanks to some drier air moving in from the west. As of right now, things are looking sunny here, as you can see from our satellite and radar picture. Nice clean skies there with current temperature readings into the 40s, 47 degrees in Eau Claire, 43 in Sparta, 41 in Sparta, actually 43 in La Crosse, I should say, but 43 is the temperature reading now in Winona and 40 in Viroqua. So here's a check on the afternoon forecast. Will continue to remain sunny through the 1 o'clock hour. By 3 o'clock, expect a few clouds to push their way in from the west here today, making it partly cloudy through at least 5 p.m. in the afternoon hours, and some pretty light wind speeds to take shape here today as well. Temperatures will be warming up into the low 50s at 3 o'clock, followed by the upper 50s at 5. 57 degrees will be our afternoon high temperature here this afternoon, with winds around 5 to 10 miles an hour. So stay tuned. I'll have a check on your full weather forecast. I'll let you know what kind of changes that could be on the way here coming up in the next couple of days. Sophia?
Last week, people got used to the record-breaking warm temperatures. Today, people are getting used to record-breaking snowfall for this time of year. Mike Hero, the Excel Service Community Manager, says roughly 10,000 people had no power on Sunday. Hero says the snowfall was tough on trees, leading to the outages.
If there are trees by our lines, they fall into our lines and they snap the lines, or they break the poles, or they cause a breaker to blow, that type of thing, and then there's an outage.
Hero says crews were on standby for these outages. He says if a power line breaks or falls in your area, do not go near it. Contact your electric company or 911. Fountain City officials are asking for volunteers to help businesses and residents prepare for floodwaters. The city is asking volunteers to commit to 2-hour shifts. The first started at 8 this morning, but they're still going. Volunteers should bring a pair of gloves and a shovel if they have one. The city will provide other supplies, food and water. Anyone interested in volunteering can contact the mayor, Public Works, or City Hall to sign up for a time frame. You can also show up on Liberty Street near the post office and check in there. We have contact information on news8000.com. The La Crosse School Board voted to approve the district's first wage increase for board members in over 20 years. The school board's last wage increase was in 1999. The proposal would increase future board members' annual salary from $3,480 to $4,000. Board member Annie Bauman says the change amounts to an extra $20 per paycheck. Bauman added the increase could help future board members who need to pay for evening childcare to attend board meetings.
A couple times a month, and you don't count any of the extra stuff, that increase can be impactful for families who need it, and it can be a barrier to people participating in this process.
Several members said they were uncomfortable with the optics of the proposal, but outgoing member Shondell Spivey said the optics would never look good for any board, past or future. The proposal passed 7-1, and the wage increase will go into effect for the upcoming school board. At the Onalaska Omni Center this morning, area students sparked an interest in STEM. The first annual Build My Future event is a chance for students to picture themselves in hands-on careers. Industry partners had different displays, activities, and equipment for students to try right there.
The biggest thing that we hear is, how can I get things done? Well, we need workers to get those things done. So this is what that's all about, is introducing them to those trades that are available to them.
This was the first annual hands-on career day for the Driftless region. Bailey says between 50 and 60 schools from Minnesota and Wisconsin were represented today. Coming up on News 8 at noon, a classic McDonald's mascot is back. The reason for the hamburgers return after the break.
Rise and shine. Today you start a new and exciting adventure. So step up and dream big. At the School District of La Crosse, let curiosity guide you, not fear of the unknown. Meet friends, learn and play. Embrace change. Discover hidden talents. And let loose your unbridled potential. Build a better future. Because here, anything is possible. The School District of La Crosse. Dream, believe, achieve.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's, Taco John's.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
Kick off spring by taking a stroll and shopping around beautiful downtown La Crosse. Shop the amazing local businesses as retailers offer extended hours and special promotions. Spring Fever Downtown La Crosse, April 21st. Join us for the Between the Bluffs Beer, Wine, and Cheese Fest at the La Crosse Oktoberfest grounds. Enjoy craft beer, wine, and cheese from the La Crosse region, Wisconsin, and the Midwest.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made the ultimate sacrifice. Why should you have to continue to do that? Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. And once again, you're called upon by your family to serve and protect. We want you to know we are here to support you. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. It's not easy to ask for a hand up, but we are clear in our mission. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat, power, or water again. 833-WIS-VRAP. That's 833-947-8727.
how do we decide what hotel to book? Fear not.
I got you. Choice Hotels has a hotel for every type of stay. Like a comfort with the kiddos.
Spacious.
That's what they all say. Stay twice and get a $50 gift card when you book direct at choicehotels.com.
U.S. stocks started off the week with gains on Monday. The Dow climbed 100 points, the Nasdaq grew 34 points, and the S&P 500 was up 13 points. CBS News' Chanel Call has the latest business news headlines from New York.
Today is tax day, the deadline to file taxes with the IRS. Those who need more time can request an extension, and that would last until October 16th. So far, more than 200 million people have filed their taxes this year, according to the latest data on the IRS website. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says the House will pass a bill to raise the nation's debt ceiling for 1 year, but on the condition of drastic federal spending cuts. McCarthy made the announcement during a speech on Wall Street yesterday, which also coincided with his 100th day as Speaker of the House. The White House said McCarthy's speech is not a plan and again called for the nation's spending limit to be raised promptly with no conditions. And after spending years in hiding, the Hamburglar is back. The McDonald's mascot has returned to help promote updates to its classic burgers, which include softer buns, meltier cheese, and more Big Mac sauce. Those updates have already been rolled out to select stores on the West Coast and are slated to be available nationwide by early next year. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is yet next.
Provia offers an endless selection of steel and fiberglass entry systems. Every door is custom manufactured with the color, style of glass, and hardware you've chosen. They are as durable as they are beautiful. Maximum performance requires proper installation. Our installers are factory trained and certified by Provia. See and feel the quality of Provia doors in our showroom. Provia entry doors, patio doors, and windows are the best of the best when installed by the Board Store's factory trained installers. The Board Store, improving your home, improving your life.
Isn't it time you turn your backyard into the oasis you've always wanted? Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company and find your outdoor setup. Imagine gathering with family and friends around your wood-fired pizza oven. Sit back and relax around your new gas fire table, available in different sizes and styles to fit your lifestyle and budget. Stop in this month and receive 15% off outdoor living. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Don't settle with the insurance company until you've talked with Schwabel, Getz & Sieben.
Schwabel, Getz & Sieben was there for me and my family when we really needed help. They were very detail-oriented and comprehensive. It wasn't just loss of wages. They went 2 and 3 levels deep to make sure that I was properly compensated for everything that I had lost.
Schwabel, Getz & Sieben will fight to get you a fair settlement. Call or visit schwabel.com today for a free consultation.
The Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital launched an initiative to make their patients feel more comfortable by adding new wraps to their MRI and CT equipment to make them less intimidating to kids. Hospital employee Emily Baxter spoke about the success of the program and how receptive kids have been.
It was great. She immediately, when she saw it, wasn't afraid of it because it's inviting. It's colorful. We had talked, of course, ahead of time about the tent theme and how, it's kind of be like you're going camping, but that you can talk ahead of time what it looks like, but this is really cool.
The wraps are part of the hospital's No S'mores initiative. More changes to masking at health facilities and the link between poverty and death. Astrid Martinez has a look at some of the day's top health stories.
Poverty is silently killing hundreds of thousands of Americans. That's according to a study in JAMA that associated poverty with an estimated 183,000 deaths in 2019. Researchers say people in poverty have less access to resources and that only heart disease, cancer, and smoking kill more Americans. They hope their findings will lead to better policies to address this issue. New research from Tufts University links poor food choices to 14 million cases of type 2 diabetes. Scientists analyzed data from the past 30 years and found poor carbohydrate quality is a leading driver of new cases. That includes lack of eating whole grains, consuming too much refined rice and wheat, and eating too much processed meat. And infectious disease experts say it's time to end universal masking in healthcare settings. Physicians say the updates published in the Annals of Internal Medicine reflect advancements in prevention and management. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Astrid Martinez, CBS News, New York.
Here is a look at City Cam 8. Derek is in next with our forecast.
It's the Bobby Bones Show. Let's go. We're going to make you laugh. And the biggest stars in country music, they all come by here.
Really? Yeah. Shut up.
Join me, Bobby Bones, every weekday morning starting at 6 on Kicks 106.3.
Introducing the StarMark Composite Window, now available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. With its solid frame construction, this revolutionary window is 2,000% more airtight, 40% more energy efficient, and 12 times stronger than the average vinyl window.
And at a price less than what many companies charge for lower quality vinyl windows. Receive a free triple pane upgrade on select windows and 24 months interest-free financing.
There are so many things we take for granted. So many things. And along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for their survival for granted too. The elderly, disabled, the veterans, people on limited and fixed incomes, or folks that lost jobs in sectors hardest hit during the pandemic. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? Some people just can't come back. And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind, struggling to keep their heat, water, and power on. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our heat, water, and power providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. We are just the family sitting around the table.
Best answer ever!
We're always fun.
Oh my God!
Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
Spring is a great time to plan your next home improvement project. Call now for a free estimate on windows, doors, siding, sunrooms, decks, baths, kitchens, or flooring.
Well, what a beautiful start here to the afternoon. As you can see behind me from City Cam 8 in downtown La Crosse, sunny skies, 43 degrees being the temperature now. Feels like 39, however, when you factor in the wind chill. Meanwhile, to the north in Eau Claire, 47 degrees here, lots of sunshine, north winds at around 10 miles an hour. You can still see a little bit of the snow there on the median as what we're facing here with the highway. But current temperature readings now in Winona currently at 43 degrees, Viroqua's at 40, Boscobel's at 47, Volkfield's at 40 degrees now, and Black River Falls is coming in with a temperature reading of currently 42. We'll be at 52, however, by 3 o'clock. 57 degrees by 5 p.m. and then by 7 o'clock we'll be left over with a few clouds, perhaps temperatures at around 51 degrees. Check out the forecast highs today. A little bit warmer than yesterday. Highs mainly into the mid-50s across the area. Some spots like our southern communities down in Prairie du Chien and Boscobel could near the low 60s here this afternoon. Now, over the next 6 to 10 days, we still expect some very cold air to move in. That's going to help keep our temperatures well below average as we're watching a series of troughs of low pressures to move through. That's going to drag in some colder air and also at the same time give us some wetter conditions to work with, which we'll get to in a second. But right now, definitely not looking wet, very dry out there right now, courtesy of high pressure. But we will be looking at a few clouds moving in by around 4 o'clock there. And then here's 9 o'clock this evening, still looking at a few clouds, turning mostly cloudy, especially by overnight tonight there. Here comes showers and thunderstorms moving through as we head into late overnight into early tomorrow morning. Some of these storms could produce some heavy downpours and some occasional to frequent lightning activity as well, maybe even mixing with a little bit of wintry precipitation well to the north. By 11 o'clock, just left over with some scattered rain showers. Very cloudy tomorrow with some scattered rain showers lasting through around the 5 p.m. hour. Here comes another round of heavy thunderstorms, and these showers and storms that move through as we head into tomorrow night into early Thursday, those could produce some heavy downpours as well, maybe even some gusty winds and some hail too as we're watching this next system. It's a low pressure system that's going to be moving in. That's going to bump up the rain chances really throughout the day tomorrow and also tomorrow night through Thursday here too. Some drier air moves in as we head into early on Friday morning. That should help get rid of the precipitation. I think that snow here won't affect us here too much. Latest indications are that it should be staying away as we head into Friday. So the severe weather outlook calls for a slight risk of severe weather, mainly across the central U.S. to our southwest. We're on the northern fringe of that severe weather potential on that moderate risk side of things, as you can see highlighted there in green for tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Those are the thunderstorms that will produce some of those gusty winds, some hail, and some heavy downpours. So we'll keep our eyes on that potential. Other than that, here's a check on your 8-day forecast, and you can see that we will be looking at some cloudier and cooler conditions as we head into Friday and also through this weekend as well. Now, in fact, it's going to get pretty cold again, especially on Saturday, as our high temperatures will drop to about 47 degrees. Look at the high on Sunday, high of only 50, and looking cloudy. As we head into early next week, highs mainly into the mid to upper 50s. So it's going to get, you know, a little bit mild again here coming up, then cool again, and then we're kind of back to average. It's kind of that roller coaster effect there.
I feel like I just dreamed all of last week and it didn't actually happen. Yeah. It was just all in my imagination, and now we're back to real life in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do, right? That's kind of like, hey, just kidding, it wasn't winter anymore, now it's spring,
April
now it's
Fools.
winter again. Yep, exactly.
Thanks, Derek. Coming up on News 8, nothing but net. An area Special Olympics basketball team took home gold at state. How they're celebrating after the break.
Get Gatorade 8-packs, just $5.88. And Cheez-It crackers, just $1.99 at Hy-Vee. That's Gatorade 8-packs, just $5.88. And Cheez-It crackers, just $1.99. Tuesday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
It's easy to see when you have a plumbing problem, but when it comes to your water, things aren't always so clear. Without water conditioning, your water may be doing more harm than good. Hard water can damage your pipes and appliances, leave spotting on dishes, as well as dry out your skin and hair. Contact the professionals at Maxwell White. More than a plumbing company, we offer comprehensive water conditioning. That's 2 great services under one roof. Enjoy cleaner dishes, softer and brighter clothes, and much more with a simple call to Maxwell White. Water conditioning done right.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today. $2,500 hiring bonus.
Create the ultimate backyard getaway with 11% off everything at Menards. We have the best selection of decking, blocks, grills, and outdoor furniture to transform your yard from ordinary to extraordinary. Head to the garden center and check out all the plants and soils you need to keep your garden growing strong. Add a finishing touch with a 6-piece patio set, just $499.99 after 11% rebate. Save big money on your next project now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Get Gatorade 8-packs, just $5.88. And Cheez-It crackers, just $1.99 at Hy-Vee. That's Gatorade 8-packs, just $5.88. And Cheez-It crackers, just $1.99. Tuesday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
A Prairie du Chien team is getting some well-deserved recognition. The area's Special Olympics basketball team took home the championship at this year's state tournament. It was the squad's first ever state appearance. Bluffview Middle School students and staff hosted the champions with the celebratory pep rally. One player says it was exciting to have all the kids recognize their entire team.
Kids actually that I met at the park that said hello to me and said I was the GOAT.
Chase says he's proud of how his team passed the ball and got everyone involved to win it all. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
When you're injured in an accident, one mistake could cost you a lot of money.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
My brother, the Wizard of Fire, has it easy. I'm the Wizard of Super Summer Savings at American Home Fireplace and Patio. Even the name's a lot of work. Abracadabra. Right now, save on in-stock telescope casual furniture. Alakazam! There's super savings on Perfect Choice patio furniture. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! Low prices on fire tables. In-store specials on gas fireplaces. Steam salad. In-stock pellet and gas grills have super savings too. Fireplace, American Home Fireplace and Patio. That was exhausting.
SOS! Help us save our spring at Pleasureland RV. The late winter has our lots stuffed, and we must reduce inventory immediately. Take advantage of these deep inventory reduction discounts and save your summer with Camping Adventure. This Thursday through Saturday, it's an all-out SOS with new travel trailers for just $165 a month. Save our spring, and you'll save your summer during our SOS sales event at all 9 Pleasureland RV locations, best in the Midwest.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at LensCrafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
As we head into tomorrow and Thursday, it's going to get pretty wet and potentially nasty as well, with numerous showers and thunderstorms. As we head into Friday through this weekend, leftover cloudy skies, temperatures a little cooler into the upper 40s to low 50s.
Thanks, Derek, and thank you for watching News 8 Now. You can catch us again at 5 and 6. Have a great afternoon, everyone.